Guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. I'm going to do a quick video on some fragrances I received from the House of Atelier d'Or. You guys might remember this year, I'm actually filming this in 2018, so if this is going up in 2019, in 2018 I did a sample shopping on the House of Atelier d'Or. And the house was nice enough to send me a bottle of one of the fragrances I talked about, and then a bottle of one of their newer fragrances. And I'm going to tell you about both. I'm going to do full in-depth video reviews of each fragrance separately in this year, but I want to tell you about both of them today. And before I tell you about both fragrances, I need to tell you about the presentation, because it is honestly one of the best presentations I've ever seen. Now, these came in a huge box, and when my doorman gave it to me, I felt like I didn't know what was in the box, and I didn't remember having any bottles of fragrances coming. I said, man, there's got to be 5 fragrances in this box, because it was so heavy. And there's a white collection here and a dark collection, and the dark collection comes in a box like this. This one is Lune Feline. I'm gonna do this off camera, but it slides out right like so. Lune Feline, and then it's sort of like the amouage boxes where the bottle sits snugly inside, and then you put the top on again. Lune Feline. I think that means moon cat. Pretty sure. And then this slides back on, and the bottle is just next level. It's got gold flakes. It's got a really heavy metal, beautiful cap. Amazing sprayer. It's just awesome. They look so stunning sitting there on a shelf. And then you got the white one, and the white one again, gold flakes. But you got the white box, still really beautiful. This is a Crepuscule Demi, and you got the white cap. So really, really cool presentation. Now, we all know that means nothing if the fragrances aren't good. So let me tell you a little bit of the fragrances. So the first one, Lune Feline, I talked about in my scent safari, and I thought it was a little too sweet when I did that video. I found it to be a sweet fragrance. Now, both of these are available at Lucky Scent. If you're interested in purchasing, you can get samples or full bottles there. And Lune Feline, 2015 release, perfumer Marie Salomé. Notes: pink pepper, cardamom, cinnamon, green notes, cedar, woods, styrax, ambergris, Tahitian vanilla. There's a lot of Tahitian vanilla in this. Peru balsam and musk. 100 ml bottle. These are both eau de parfum. $275 for a 100 ml bottle. And I've been wearing this one most of the week, and I really am taking to it. And I know it's easy to say when you get a full bottle from a house that you've changed your mind on a scent. I get that, but I'd be honest with you, and I'd say, hey, still really not for me. I'm gonna try to keep trying to get used to it. But I really enjoy this one. It is sweet. It's definitely sweet, but I think it's balanced really nicely with ambergris and Peru balsam and spices. So it's this really spicy sort of resinous vanilla fragrance. And the vanilla is really very, very nice and smells very authentic. So I'm enjoying wearing this one quite a bit. I'm gonna definitely get some more wear of it over the winter. I feel like it's made for fall and winter. So definitely good on this one. I'll have a full review of that guy coming up. Now this one's the more interesting one, because when I opened the box, from this house, I knew what to expect with Lune Feline. I had no idea what to expect with Crepuscule Demi. And let me read you the description from the brand. Again, this is from their new white collection, and it says, Atelier d'Or unveils their white collection. 3 sumptuous fragrances with luminous accords inspired by a heartfelt passion for the arts. White signifies purity, light, radiance, possibilities, and joy of new beginnings. The new fragrances pay homage to the white space, the page canvas, and are an idea before its conception at the point of materializing. Poets, writers, composers, artists, and perfumers use the white space to reveal their art. The white collection celebrates perfumery as the aethar and brings meaning to the new creations. Crepuscule Demi is the twilight of the souls and a perfume to enslave the senses with fine spices and a warm golden glow. A second skin to wear in the dusky hours while the souls are at play, when we feel deep desires and the duality inherent in our consciousness. A radiating warmth that speaks to carnal pleasure and desire, imbued with the furry warmth of Typhus. Incense, patchouli, and hyraceum heat the primitive animalic aura. For moments when we seek the truth to find a way through temptation, an addictive, empowering fragrance with an element of intrigue. Now, guys, this one is also 100 ml Eau de Parfum, and the notes on this one are $225 for this. So it's less expensive than the darker collection. I don't know if all of them are, but at least this one is. And this one you get, it's a very interesting note breakdown because you have mandarin orange, clary sage, cardamom, pimento, incense, hyssop, which I really enjoy, patchouli, and hyrax. So hyrax, you guys I'm sure know, is a sort of secretion left behind for an animal I believe it's in Africa, and it's sometimes referred to as black stone, and it's very animalic, and it's an animalic material. So if you don't like animalic fragrances, yeah, this probably won't be up your alley. You guys know I do like animalic. So what I get out of this is it's a really nice animalic fragrance. Really well spiced. You get the pimento, the allspice berry here. You get the hyssop. You get incense. You get a little bit of like a spiced orange, almost like a Christmassy, spicy orange, and it's just wonderfully backed up by that hyrax. So at the base of this fragrance is a very, very animalic note, and it allows this sort of spicy, almost like a mulled wine orangey thing to sit on top of this very carnal base. It's really interesting. It's something I certainly have to spend more time with before I can do a good review on this one. And it's challenging in a good way. I find it to be way more challenging than Lune Feline. Lune Feline, if you like sweeter, dark scents, I feel like you're probably gonna enjoy Lune Feline, depending on how sweet you like it. This one, you gotta like the animalic piece of perfume, and you gotta sort of see how you feel about its balance. And so far, I'm really liking it because it's very much different than any animalic fragrance I've ever tried before. Some of my favorites are Zing, Koros, Musks de Kubla Khan, and this is sort of in that realm. This is sort of in that realm of a daring animalic. I certainly love the Zoologist line. That has some challenging ones. Beaver probably being the most challenging, but this is there. I could see this actually being a Zoologist release. So anyway, just wanted to let you guys know about these. I'll link to the Atelier Dior website so you can check all their new stuff out. And again, they're available on Lucky Scent. If you're in the US and want to check these out, go to Lucky Scent. And again, I'll have full reviews of these on my channel this year, hopefully sooner than later. Let me know which one you'd like to see me do first, and whichever you guys pick, I will do first. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Atelier Dior, for letting me check these out, and I'll see you guys again real soon with more videos. My name obviously is Maximilian.